Whoa, my FOV is real low. Hello. Hello, everybody. I am back. I am here now. And we are back designing the underground subterranean city thing. That's what we're doing today. Now, in the last stream, we did a whole bunch of designing for the buildings in the city. And currently, okay, so in the last stream we designed, or we made specifically this building, and this one, 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 and this one. That's what we did in the last stream. Now, today, what the plan is we are going to be doing some of the finishing touches on the road, because I did the road at the very end of last stream, and I think there's a few things with it that I need to fix up. Like, for example, turns out I do need to add a sidewalk. Because last stream, I was thinking, I was going, I don't know, maybe I need to add a sidewalk. I need to add a sidewalk. I do. It turns out sidewalks are important. So, sidewalks are something that I need to add those. And then other than sidewalks, if we manage to finish sidewalks and doing other exterior details to these buildings, then what I want to do is start doing some of the interiors. And also fix up the terrain. I do also need to fix up the terrain as well. And just fix up how I want the cave to look fully. Because part of it, like, I think I want to add stuff coming from the ceiling. And more like these, like pillar things. Like, there's one here. And then here, actually, okay, you know what? So on this end here... Yeah, sidewalks are important. Let me see. But on this side here, this street... This is something where I'm mixed on what I want to do with it, because it's sort of hard when one side over here, I'm going to turn my speed up a little bit. This side here, this is the bit where all of my pads are going on. This is where I like fly in on the actual server, right? I fly in through here, and then I go down, and then I'm in like the little alleyway. Right? So, at the end here, it's kind of awkward for it to just end like this. There's just nothing here. It's just cave. So what I might do is have another entrance down from up top. I see there's already this cave here. I could just do like another one, hook it up a little bit better, but just another entrance here. And that's what I do. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure it out. But anyway, so what we're doing now, is getting sidewalks in. So I already have something kind of sort of sidewalky up here. These bits, they're more so like the foundation for the buildings over here than the sidewalks, if anything. But I could use these in this sort of block palette as an example of what I want the sidewalks to look like, or I could do something different, because that sort of palette I also have for, oh, whoops, I broke block. I also have for, like, there's a building there and there's one there, and so a few of the buildings also have that sort of, that same sort of palette for, like, the walls of them, so I'm gonna have to, I think I'll do something different. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. But just in general, the sort of blocks I'm gonna be using are sort of like the lighter grays. So yeah, something like this sort of range is probably what I'd do. If smooth stone was connected, then that would be like really great. I'm gonna grab like smooth stone, polished andesite. Here, let me just like clear out like or do like a small area. Or this isn't exact, because I want to make it like actually kind of 3D and not just like flat. So I'm gonna do that too. So there's that with the andesite, and then now do the smooth stone. Oh no. I have no idea what block that was. I hope I put the right one there. Oh no. I mean, you know what? Okay, I think I'm more inclined to do sort of the andesite. Just because there's more like block variance with andesite. Like with polished andesite, you get stairs and slabs, but then with smooth stone, you only get a slab. So I think I'll go with the andesite. Or yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Yeah, that's not bad. It's like a little divider thing. Little here. Okay, I think I need to get this connected with the other side of the road too. Just so that way it doesn't feel like it's only on one side. And once I've got it on this side too, then I can sort of judge how it looks a little bit better. That doesn't feel right. But that also doesn't... Okay, that doesn't feel right. I think it's probably okay. Wait, maybe... Wait. I could do these stairs like inverse. So then that might make more sense. Hold up. That looks so much better. Okay, yep. I'm gonna turn the Fulbright on. I forgot to turn on my Fulbright. But yeah, this is definitely the way to go. Just look at that. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. I'll just get all these random blocks out of the way. Here, I can do like an outline thing for the road. So that way I just know where all of it's gonna be. I broke that door. I broke the door. What is wrong with me? I have the replace thing. But that... Yeah, that's not bad. I think some of this I need to like thicken up the road a little bit in some way or make the sidewalk a bit thinner, but... Oh, dang it. I did it again. I did it again. Okay. right here's gonna be kind of weird because I've got to morph it somehow so this goes up, which actually okay, actually that wasn't that difficult at all. Wow. That was actually quite easy. I did not think... I thought that was going to be so much more difficult to shape right. But that was just absolutely not that hard at all. Okay. Hey. I'm designing stuff. I figured out in my last stream that sidewalks are actually important for architecture and stuff. It just, without sidewalk, everything looks way too big. Like the road just looks too large. And like it goes too far into certain places, so as it turns out, sidewalk is important. You gotta understand, all right? I'm American. We don't have sidewalks, or if we do, they're like tiny and very disconnected because of how bad the system is of how sidewalks get made when new roads are made. Anyway, let's see. Yep, so what I'm doing now, we're getting sidewalks in, and then I'm gonna do more like details and stuff. And then, well, let me see well, there isn't actually that much after details and stuff. You guys have sidewalks, you just don't use them? No, I mean, in a lot of places, people like would use sidewalks if they were there, but there just aren't any. Like, in a surprising amount of places. Like, you would think there would be a sidewalk somewhere, but then there just isn't a sidewalk for some reason. Like, dude, I mean, I don't have any sidewalks going to my house. I don't. There just is not a way to walk to my house without crossing a road or using a car. I live, like, right next to a highway. So there just isn't really much of an option. Kind of sucks. I think Americans use sidewalks when it comes to sidewalk safety. It's poor in larger cities where they are made to be pedestrian friendly. Yeah. Kinda. It's like, I mean, in a lot of places, like my town, for example, honestly, I don't think we have that many sidewalks overall. It's just like, it's kind of hard to get places. Like our town grocery store, there isn't like a way to walk to it other than like walking over a road. And it's like a highway too. Unlike in Europe where most current city layouts come from how they were in the past. Yeah, exactly. And they were designed so much better. Yeah, we kind of screwed it. Kind of screwed up. I think this road is alright. This is like kind of thin, but I mean, to be fair, most of the stuff going through here is going to be like horses and carriages and whatnot, and like buggies and things carrying materials and stuff. So I think it should be okay. I like the block palette for the road. I think it's nice. From far away, it blends in really well. It's like sort of hard to see, and when I zoom in, it gets worse, but it blends really nice, so. Anyway. Now, I think road is basically good. I might add like a few things in it, like a bit more detail, but I think it's pretty much okay. I think it's pretty much good. But what I can do, though, I mean, you got to visit Stockholm sometime. You want to see a good-looking and designed city? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Stockholm is very well designed, from what I've seen, anyway. It's very pretty. Okay, what I'm doing now is, I guess, just adding, like, barrels and stuff outside of buildings. Which, okay, that doesn't look amazing. Here, okay, this might do. This might be, like, a good spot. I feel like here, this would probably be the spot. With some barrels. My thought is that this city is probably... Okay, I have no idea. But this is probably, if this were an actual city, which it isn't. But if it were, then I bet what it would be is this is just like the downtown of like a mining city type thing. First is an interesting design, although it's absolutely horrendous for our current day and age. Yeah, that's true. That feels like a spot where barrels would naturally go. Some of these, I mean... Like, I want to add spots where it would... I want to have spots where it would make sense for, like, barrels or something to be there. Or, like, resources of some kind. Like, here... Yeah, that makes some sense. Right? Maybe, you know, wait, up here, too. This feels, like, kind of empty. Right? It's just, like, making sure all these, like, empty spaces where there isn't anything of interest. Like, just, there's gotta be something there. Or else it just doesn't look right. I don't know if this is the right thing. It's also kind of awkward because I'm doing stuff diagonally. So just overall, they just look kind of weird. I think here might be one, yeah. That makes some sense. That doesn't make much sense. This is okay, I think. Maybe like bit of a bigger pile? That's alright, I think. That doesn't make much sense. I think that's okay. This building... Okay, this one is like the tavern thing. So, like, it makes sense... Like, it would make sense for them to have some sort of, like a shipment coming in regularly or something, right? This, okay, this feels weird because it's like pushed back a block. Here, I'm just gonna redo this door. And then I think that like kind of makes sense because it is also like right next to here, and then this is also where. Yeah, that makes sense. I think. Here, okay. See, this is a spot where, like, logically, there'd probably be something like here. Right? But then it feels kind of weird because of just like how this is shaped, because this is going outward. I think that's fine. But like little things like this they are like important, you know, but I gotta make sure that I'm not adding too much to the point where it just looks like it doesn't make much sense at all. But this as like the downtown sort of area, or like the main street of like a mining city, or like a mining town or something, it kind of makes sense. The part that it's fully underground doesn't make much sense, but you know, well, roughly the idea sort of makes sense. So, I mean, this is like prime spot for like offloading things, I think. You know what? Having some of the barrels turned is actually that looks nice. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna like turn some of these barrels. That's good. And it does make sense. It does, like being turned like that, it makes sense. Like that's how they open them. I don't know why I put all these in like exactly straight. Doesn't make much sense, or straight up. Oh, this one doesn't have meat. I think that's probably about good for these barrels, I think. Right, I need to turn off all the light. So there we go. So I think like this isn't bad. There needs to be more on the street. I want to do like carts, and for these like bigger buildings. Oh no, maybe not this one specifically, but other ones like this one maybe. I could put like a little stand out front. Here would be like a decent spot for one. I mean, let me see what other spots. I'm trying to think of spots where it would be good to have stuff like that. Just like little stands or something right on the street, because this is probably going to be like relatively busy. Feel like a cart would probably go well here. A little. Nope, that's not. I just looked up cart in my inventory. All right. I mean, I'm thinking something like. Yeah. Little composter thing. No, I mean that doesn't. Hold up. Boom, cart. Nah, that doesn't make much sense. But I mean something like this probably would be good. Because I mean, like the idea is that it's like a horse is dragging this. This doesn't make much sense. Wait, let me look at the horse for scale. Yeah, it'd be up like a little bit higher. Let me see. All right, horse for scale. Now that's a little bit too high. I'm sorry. Okay. I'll put you out of here. Jeez. All right, like that's too big. I mean, also like these sorts of wheels is throwing me off a little bit. Do something like that. Then have an extra thing there. No. Maybe anyone can join this underground city. No. Okay, so this is. So what this is, this place, it's. I'm designing this build to. I'm gonna make this in survival on this server I'm in. I'm just designing it here first before I make it in survival. That's what I'm doing. Okay, wait. Okay, I think my YouTube must have bugged or something, because for some reason I think Mac definitely said something in the chat and I wasn't able to see it. Here, sorry, I'm just looking for like some little inspiration-y thing for this, I think. Okay. You know what? Here. If I grab oak trap door. Here probably isn't like the best place. Okay, here. I'm just gonna make something in the middle of the road, which isn't a good idea. Don't do things in the middle of the road, kids. The car with the composter for humans. Yeah. This is where all the bad elements of the server will live, survive, and the threat. Ooh. That's not a bad idea. But the original intention for this thing is it's basically just supposed to be like a city, but it's underground. That might be... I feel like this is like a solid maybe. I do that. But honestly, like the entire idea of this being like a place like that isn't a bad idea. So this is where a person would be, right? Going, wow, horse, right? And then the stuff would be back here. Maybe that is, oh god, that is not, wow. That is not very good looking. Jeez. I mean, like logically, it'd look something like this, which is unfortunate because that does not look good. I mean, if I do, wait, hold up. I thought I was doing something. I don't think I did something. Yeah, I don't think I did something there. Maybe it's just that it's like one too short. Maybe I just need to make it like a little bit longer. If I make it longer. Maybe. Wheel on this at the end. Would I let you join the world? I mean, if you want to, sure. Sure. Will there be music in the city? Ooh. I mean, it's not a bad idea to add something like that. To add some sort of music. It's not a bad idea. Oh, wait. I could do Acacia, or this is going to be way too orange and I'll hate it. This is going to be way too orange and I'll hate it. This, I think this is too orange and I hate it. Yep. That's what I thought. That's what I thought would happen. What about jungle? Jungle? Maybe if I hold up, I add those inside. That, Alright. One sec. Here, I'm going to, is that it? No. Is this it? It is. Yep. I will invite you, Mac. Hold up. I'm just hiding it because I wanted to make sure that I didn't have, that it didn't show like my IP or something. Mac is here. You. Alright. Here, I need to... What? Can I not? Hold up. Adjust volumes. There we go. Okay. Right. So... Oh, yeah. Right, wait. I also... Okay, I need to switch... No, not that. Gotta switch that. There we go. I think this works. Right. So currently, as you definitely know, it's just trying to make like a carriage type design where they like this is where they get all their stuff from, is like horse-drawn carriages. So in here would be like barrels and stuff. Hey, is something up with this chat box thing? Alright, there we go. Okay. Right. So, I mean, I think something like that, like this isn't bad. Honestly, now that I've been... Now that I've been, like, looking at it more, I think this actually, it fits better. Wait, let me just look at... Is it better? That might be better. I think that's a bit better. Oh? I don't know. I don't know about dark oak. Let me see. Here. What do you... Oh, like a... See, now that, I don't know. I don't think that works. I mean, honestly, I think like it kind of sucks, but that's kind of the best option. Because remember, having like a wheel with like rubber on it doesn't make much sense with this, and I think that's what you were doing kind of replicates it. Like a wooden wheel would probably make more sense for this type of thing. Yeah, I don't know, because I'm not gonna be able to shape that right. I think that's okay. I think that's fine. I think that... I don't know. I think it's... I just... Like, okay, part of this is definitely good. Like, this bit of, like, the items in it. I was gonna do something like that anyway. But in general, I mean, I think having it just, like, have it longer at the back and then shorter at the front. I think I just like that, like, a little bit more. But definitely with, like, adding... Hold up, I need a shovel. But adding things like this is definitely, like, that is good. I do like that. It's just that, like, because you got to remember that this is, like, I don't know how to say it right. But, you know, they got to do it, like, efficiently. They got to get, like, a bunch of stuff in there. Because this is also horses. Like, they got to rest. So, just might as well get as much stuff as you can. And I think with, like, I don't know. I feel like this sort of thing just makes a bit more sense to me. But, like, the signs is definitely good. I like the signs. The only issue is that, like, some of the carts might be empty, and that might look weird. But I could figure something out. Because the signs are gonna... They're just gonna break off. Yep, that works. Yeah. Yep, yeah, okay. Yeah, this is probably like the main design I'll go with, yeah. It's not bad. And I'll do something different for one with, like, people. Because, like, this isn't all just, like, commercial stuff. Like, a lot of these are businesses, but I think maybe they'll, like they have apartments or something. I don't know. I could add, oh, you know what? Okay, in old cities, like, when they were still using horses as, like, the main system of travel, they had, like, these little sticks that were for putting, like, leads on for a horse. What are you... Hey. What do you... Oh. Okay, Max, so I don't know if I want to use too many of the armor stands, because then if I have, like, a bunch of them, there's already going to be a bunch of entities in the area anyway. It might just add up to be too much, because I'm also going to have a bunch of my villagers here, too. Like, if I wasn't going to have a bunch of entities here, then like this would probably be good, but all right. Yeah. That's gonna happen a lot. But it isn't a bad idea though. Like I could probably, I'll put them in. They're gonna get broken and I'm like never gonna replace them, but because people are totally, they're just gonna like run up and like, they're totally gonna do that. Like it's not bad, but wait. Maybe? Then you can also hop up onto, wait, can you? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can hop up onto it too. It just does, it like, it doesn't match the exact shade, but I guess like it kind of makes sense. Oh, whoa, I pressed something. Okay. Right. Here, now, okay, now I need to like figure out where I want all of this to go. But this is very good though. Let me see. Here, wait. I'll do clone instead of the that normally is. Okay. Let me see. It's like somewhere over here would make sense to have one, I think. I mean, let me see. Would it be like here? Probably makes more sense being like here, and then I'll like move it in by a block. It's like parked up to the building. I think like for the most part that like makes sort of sense. It might be... Wait. It might make more sense actually for it to be like... here. Thinking about it. Because then it's offloading to this building here. And the door's right there too. And you still get something in front of it. Like it's slightly more awkward. But it does also make more sense though. Yeah, maybe. I think it makes more sense here. I think it does. Another spot. Here, let me grab my clone tool. Like another one. Like right here. I could probably replace these barrels with some. Or with one of these.
Flip it. The front block at the top. Flip it.
What? What front block at the... Oh. Oh, that looks weird. Alright, I think then like bring this in fully to the wall. Yeah. definitely. Okay, wait. Like over here, this would make sense having one like right here. I need to fix these. And then I'm gonna go in after this and make sure that I didn't just directly copy this. I'm gonna like change up the design a little bit. As in like change what blocks are in it or like where they are. That's right. Oh yeah, pot's good. Pot is good. Sounds like I'm promoting a substance. I'm not. Different kind of pot. No one was thinking about it like that until I brought it up. Ah, jeez. Okay. Something. Okay, like here, something would be good, but not one of these carts, because it. Like here, it just doesn't make sense because of the like where the doors are. This one. Let me see, where can I put this one?
Hey. Nonsense. People there.
Eh, what? Oh my god. Nice.
You
Alright.
repeat that. This a bit ahead of this.
Yeah.
I'm going to try the server to get this yet.
There are like so many spots where something would be good, but then the cart is like too big. Here.
Put flowers.
A flower shop type thing could be good.
Not a soup, just flowers.
Just flowers?
Yeah, you're buying them from me, so just flowers.
Here we go. And this is the unloading bay. Maybe. Actually, this might be like a little bit too far forward. I'll just push it like a block that way. Maybe I flip it. Wait. Okay, I flip it, and now I put it a block back. Okay. I figured it out. That's what I do. There we go. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Okay. There we go. Yeah. I think that's about good for the carts, maybe? Now I'm just thinking... I have no idea what these are called, but I saw it in Red Dead Redemption. Like, they had, like, these little things that you, like, hook your horse onto. Like a hitch, horse hitch thing. Like, it's got, like, the texture of an iron bar, but then, like, the shape of a chain, which is kind of annoying. Like, I don't know if it makes more sense for me to have like these, or if it makes more sense to have the chains, because you can get the chains right next to each other. But I want to put them in front of like the more residential type buildings. Like this would probably have one.
I'm really confused with what did you say about the Philippines? Like something that you tie up your horse on?
Yeah. Like a horse hitch thing. Hold up. Horse hitch. Or like a hitching post. Yeah, that's it. That's it. A horse hitching post. They're just like these little things that you put that you like lead a horse to.
Where did you say that is like chain?
Like
it
the
has
color
chains on it, but it's made out of wood. Mainly.
Yeah, no. It's just like the like color-wise, a lot of them are like darker, sort of like metal-y tones.
From where did you say them?
Can I? No, I cannot. I mean, might make sense to have some there. This is definitely, okay, yeah, like this tavern thing would definitely have a few. It's sort of interesting, but they'd be more on like the outskirts. Dude, I'm not even like really thinking of how they would work really. I'm just thinking of where I saw them in Saint Denis and Red Dead Redemption. They might. I mean, like this works, like the top bit, but then this is like too much, I think. Or I guess maybe you could do something like a tripwire hook, or maybe a lever. No, I think no, because they just go out too far. That's the thing. Wait. Right? I mean, I think tripwire hook might make the most sense. It's also a bit easier to... It also helps because I can just add them to walls and then they like make sense as to why they're there. They're like horse hitch post things. Alright, I think this makes sense. Makes sense to me. Right? I mean, you got horses everywhere. You need a place to, like, hitch them. I don't think it makes sense to have one up here. This is like a residential thing, so that makes sense. Here, I don't know. Because they could also park the horses, like, down here. That would probably make sense. This one, I'm picturing this is like a factory building or like a workshop of some kind. So this one would probably have like a few. And then again, this is something I'm inferring from Red Dead Redemption, so it's like very unrealistic and doesn't make much sense. I say that Red Dead Redemption is actually like it's a pretty realistic game. This is like a sort of like a high-ish density building. That sort of makes sense. This is another like workplace thing. So it would make a bit of sense to have a bit more. This is okay. Well, I can't really put any here, but this
You
is...
have put hinges all over the place. Dude. Literally.
Yeah,
You do not
because there are
need
gonna
all
be
of this.
there are gonna
What
be
they could
horses
do-
everywhere.
What they can do is like have a stable, you know? So like they leave the cart and they take the horse to the stable. So like it can be
Okay,
like theoretically safe.
But alternative, okay, actually thinking about it, okay, for a lot of situations it would make some sense. But if you're just stopping into the tavern,
You'll not stop in with a horse outside of it.
well, you know, I think
Just because.
it's like roughly. Hey, look, this is also a mining city, right? So you know, like, you know what? I
Well,
can come
you
up with
would
something
have
completely
horses.
different. You know what? These aren't horses. These are giant terrestrial moles. Or subterrestrial moles. They're giant
Still,
like
like,
moles that live underground.
Still,
And so they're supposed to be here all the time. Mm-hmm.
we
There we go,
still
boom.
need to have a stable. They cannot live outside.
Yeah, they totally can.
I mean, they
They're
can-
giant subterranean moles. They got it. Dwarves and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Dwarves and stuff. See, it makes perfect sense. Yeah, with their digging pets. Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly. They need them. They need them everywhere. And so this also definitely isn't because I'm lazy and I don't want to add more buildings, by the way. This is totally just because the world building would make more sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Wouldn't that make sense? Like to have a little stable to the back here since the cave is empty. Mm.
I got like a bit of that. You glitched out a little bit, but I heard cave is empty.
Since like here the cave is ending, it wouldn't make sense like the stable.
I could. Actually, okay, wait. To be fair, like here and on the other side might make like a little bit of sense because these are gonna be like the entrances. I'm thinking because okay, this is like the theoretically, if I was willing to put way too much time into this, this would be is like an entire subterranean like town, right? And then this would just be like the main street. This is where like most of the businesses are. This is where like most of the like office buildings or like that sort of thing. Like rich people might have an apartment here, but like everywhere else is just gonna be like the people farming like I don't know, potatoes. I bet that subterranean people would definitely be eating a lot of potatoes. I'm picturing potatoes. Maybe carrots, but probably potatoes. Okay. So this entire thing, the whole point of it is that it's supposed to be hiding like farms and villager things. Oh, my phone's buzzing. Hold up. There we go. Okay. But this whole the whole point of this is that it's supposed to be hiding like villagers and farms. Potatoes and shrooms. Yeah, potatoes and shrooms. So yeah, that's basically it. So really, I don't need or want to make like a massive thing. But I do need to finish up the terraforming though, because the terraforming is very much so not done. I need to finish the terraforming on this, but yeah, I do need to. A lot of this I want to do on the actual server. Like, it's gonna be like here I can like sort of figure out what I want to do. But really I just need to figure out what my actual like movement patterns are, and then base how like the roads work and how I go and make them like the other entrances, like the 2 entrances and exit or whatever. I need to figure that out. I also need to figure out how exactly everything works. I still have to do a lot. But, I mean, luckily this does feel better now. It feels better now that there's an actual sidewalk thing, and that there's actually like the walls aren't just blank. They actually have like a bit of stuff on them. I think I still need to add more though. Maybe, I mean, like it says, like it sort of makes sense to have. I could have like glow lichen on like the roof bit. Maybe, maybe not actually. I don't know. I'm trying to think of ways to make this like cavey, but I don't know. Most of these roofs are fine.
Demo.
Like, yeah.
Come down here.
Un momento. It's you. What?
Don't they look like a dynamite?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, they do look like the sticks of dynamite. Yeah. Sorry, I just didn't really think about why you were passing me like a bunch of dynamite. I thought you were pulling like a here, hold this, and then it's gonna blow up in my face. So.
No.
Right. Okay. So, what I need to do. Now.
To see if he can send me a comment to get the heads back.
Yeah.
Oh, the head.
Great. Did I? Oh, I did. Okay. Is this on the right? It is. Okay, good. Right. Now I just need to figure out, like, there are some other spots that are looking kind of blank, and I need to add something there, but I need to make sure that it makes sense. Like, there are certain bits where something like a horse hitch wouldn't fit, or like a cart wouldn't fit, but there should be something. Actually, those spots I need to put a post, actually. Or flower beds, that's not bad. That's a good idea. Hold up, let me see. But I'm just gonna do replace near, I don't know, 50, light, air. So, Mac, basically all of the windows, I used light blocks instead of actually putting in lights. So this entire place is actually very dark.
I can see.
Yeah, I need to add like lampposts. Which, I mean, what they were, it was basically just like a thing that had fire. That's a conduit. Just like a little glass thing that had fire. Which I don't know how I can make. Let me look at the fences. And now I look at the walls. And now I go over here, and then I do. Think something like that is okay. Like in reality, I'd want it to be like something in between glowstone and a lantern, but there really isn't any light source that's like that. Like size-wise. Could do frog light. Oh, frog light actually, that kinda. No, because it's supposed to be like it's something where it has like glass around it. I don't know if these guys would have light bulbs yet. They're thinking about it, they probably would. No, but that wouldn't make sense as like a light bulb. Like if that was like a slightly also it's a beacon. I'm not gonna get a bunch of beacons. I probably should have just thought, wait, that's a beacon. But I think something like this, like it kind of, if it had like a little bit of glass around it, I'm not gonna put actual glass around it because that would be too big. Then this on the inside might look like something you could see at like a lighthouse. Ooh. Maybe. Wait, I could also, like instead of this on top. I don't know, because it might just be better with no, because that doesn't. I'm thinking of like a, like it looks kind of like a fishbowl, but then it has like a light in it. That's the thing I'm sort of picturing. Like, basically, if I could, it would be like that, like a heavy core, but those don't produce light. So I'd have to go bigger. No, that's just too small. I'm still okay. Now I'm just trying to figure out. That's also too small. You need to like the scale here. Like this is probably about right, like scale wise. That just doesn't. That just looks weird. I'm picturing. Hold up. Early lamp posts or street light. Yeah, they're basically like. What I'm picturing is just like. Basically a stick that has just like a bulb type thing on the top of it, or like a fish bowl type shape. Pretty much like this. Nope. See, I'm kinda like I kinda wanna do that. Here, okay, let me just like look at how this could look in scale, because before I actually add anything, I want to make sure that the scale of it makes some sense and isn't like insanely too big. See, this, nope. That's probably the best option I've got. I mean, something like that works. I think that works all right. No, that's too dim. Maybe a bit too close. I think that's about good.
Floating candles? Maybe? No?
I don't know, because that just might be too. Well, it's either gonna be like, they're probably just gonna be too small. It's probably okay.
God damn it.
Yeah, I saw that candle. Maybe. Some spots I feel kind of weird, like here. I'm gonna do something like that. Here too. Oh, that feels very small. Okay. Good. Well, it's not bad. I think it's just it feels kind of weird because like none of the buildings have any lights. So I need to add lights to the building. To all of the buildings, all of them. Oh, that's not a bad idea, actually. Okay. So, for most of these, I just want to do, like, a basic little thing, on the inside, so that way it doesn't just go directly into a cave. Really, what it is exactly doesn't matter too much. For a few of them, I want to do something specific. Like, with the buildings that are supposed to be, like, office buildings, I want to do, like, an office building type thing. For the buildings, like, I don't know. Outside of that, there isn't really much. Thinking about it. This one's, like, probably the easiest one to do. I'm just gonna add a chain. And a light. And then, yeah, I'll probably add a floor. There we go. This one doesn't have any windows, so I don't need to worry about it. This one, I gotta close off the back. Close off the back. And then inside I can do like a lantern on one thing, and do like a little floor. Here I can do like a desk. I don't know when anyone would see any of this, but or actually like a candle could be good here. Little chair. Yeah, something like that. So you can see like something's going on the inside, but then I don't have to do an entire interior. I mean, for here... So, I mean, luckily with this one, I'm just not going to go all the way back. Because I think one of these buildings is definitely going to be a place for villagers, so...
I made a little interior.
Alright.
It's very small. It's like 4 blocks.
Yeah. Yeah, most of these are gonna be like pretty small.
Cannot go smaller. This wasn't big.
It's like all of these interiors are just supposed to be just like tiny little rooms that you can look into, and not much more. There isn't supposed to be a bunch of detail and just like a tiny thing that you can get a little glimpse of, so...
Then I made an interior based on the base from last season.
Alright.
Try to find it later.
Oh wait, here. This I can make it like a little library thing. So back here, I don't know, wall of books. Over here, lectern. That doesn't make a lot of sense. I would put a candle like on the window.
There's
but-
outside. There's candles outside.
Oh, there are. Oh, okay. In that case, I don't really need that then. Here I can do like a ladder thing, and then grab an oak slab like that to top it off. That one's got like books in it. Perfect. The main purpose for these rooms is just to add something, just like a small thing on the inside. But I'm probably gonna go like elaborate with some of them because of course I am. I'm just gonna go too big with a few of these, which is fine. Here, do like a bed here, I guess. Little bed. Little like lantern thing. Actually, that might make more sense. On that side, so this is like a bedroom. So then over here, do like another little desk. Alright, I do need to make sure that this lines up. Like that.
I made the bed that's
That is a better chair, yes. Yeah.
that you can actually sit on.
I think, okay, there needs to be like something over here. I'll do like a little bookcase thing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, painting's good. There we go. I'm wanting to do like the smaller ones first before I go to the big ones. I saw that. This one's gonna be like really small, which is either going to be very good or very bad. I don't know. Actually, I don't know how it would be very good or very bad. It's just kind of neutral. I don't know why I said that. Just gotta... see. Like a lantern, and then there we go. There we go. There we go. All right.
Well, I'm going to look off because.
All right.
So bye,
Bye.
Stu. Shoo.
All right. There we go. Oh yeah, right. I also gotta do that. Okay. Here we go. So now we're doing this building, which, I mean, honestly, okay, like all of these are gonna be basically the same. Really, there's not gonna be much unique about them. Let me see, there is this desk over here. It's not bad. I think it would make sense if they had like multiple of the same desks in like different places. Because like, to be fair, it's like sort of it's like a smaller town-ish. Not really. Again, I'm just trying to come up with reasons as to why it would make sense to have like two of the same desk. And I don't know, they bought the desk from the same place. Boom, there we go. There's my reasoning. And I'll do like the same thing. Boom, bookshelf, and you can't even really see the desk. Here, I'll put the lantern on that side then. Oh yeah, right, I already did that one. That's good. Now, okay. So this is supposed to be like a factory type building, like factory-esque. So I mean, really in here, it'd just be kind of like, there'd just be like a brick wall. That's pretty much it. A lot of this build, I'm realizing, is like forced perspective, where I'm not even really making like the entire house or the entire building for every building. I'm just doing like all of it where you can see the inside. So basically, like a few of these will have actual interiors, but for the most part, these are just like little things to look at through the window. And here, this is not high enough. That should be high enough. All right. But then what I can do, if I get like some campfires, and then I like put it back a little bit, then they're gonna be making smoke, and then you can see the smoke a little bit through the windows. And then here, okay, somewhere up here, I'm gonna have to put like an exhaust thing. Let me grab a blue deep state. That's sort of a bad excuse for a thing. Hold up. Hold up. I'm gonna make an actual good chimney. Sure. There isn't really much external infrastructure that would be made for that, but... Oh wait, I guess as you go up, that building is going to be kind of weird, but I mean, honestly, actually, wait, no, that, because I can just not put anything in that building where you can actually get to it, that's okay. No, you can't. Okay, good. Here, so you can like grab a book from there and then you read it there. See, I'm so great at world building. So great at world building. And there's a chair and I don't know what to put over here. So I'm just gonna do like that and then put a lantern down. Actually, might be better to like hang it. Or I'll hang it like a little bit higher up though. There we go. That's good. Do I have any over here? Okay, Mac was trying to hide stuff in here for me to get. That's annoying. He was trying to make me get a bunch of things that I don't need. Anyway, right. So this is just another one of these buildings, so sort of factory-esque. So I mean, really, I can just put in a bunch of brick and then do the campfires again. Right, and then I can steal from here. Here we go. Where is it? Here it is. There we go. What, A? Gee, Mac put so many of these things just all around here. Now this is like a very tight fit, so I'm... Yeah, I'm just gonna have to wrap this around like really tight. Which is a little unfortunate because the effect isn't going to be as good. But, I mean, it'll still work. Ish. It's just, like, you're gonna be able to tell more obviously that this is just like a background It's like one of those movie sets where you can really clearly tell it's a movie set. It's like, it's fine. Alright. I did that one. Gotta do this one. Oh, this one is also really tight. Okay. This is gonna be rough. We can do another library type thing, or the books. Not you. Not you. Here are some books. Get some books in the back. Get a little... That's a desk, alright. And then... I dangle in a... Okay, well, I don't have any chains. Hold up. I gotta get a chain. Any... No, no chain. Chain. Then I gotta put in the dangler. There is the dangle. And there's the other dangle. No, that might be a bit too much. Okay. But then if I do two at the same height... that's... Okay, actually, it's better than I thought it would be. Do normal back for that one. And then... This is where the books actually are. Boom. There we go. I just gotta do a roof. Alright. Now, okay, yep. Okay, I got this one still. It was like those secret base things from that one video last season. Must have been what Mac was talking about earlier, because I remember she said something about one of those. Alright, I gotta do a dangler. Dangle. I got a dangle. And then here is where a candle goes. And also a lectern with a book. Then I fill it in. I could also, okay, you know what? Okay, Mac added paintings to some of these, which was actually a really good idea. I'm gonna add more paintings. All right. I think that's all of the buildings that aren't like big ones. I think, yeah. Yeah, that looks to be the case. All right. So now that means I just got to do these big ones. Which is probably going to be both like so much better and also way more annoying. So this one, for example, I can just sort of drag it over and then these sort of like naturally create the rooms, right? And so this I can deal with. But then some of the other ones are a bit weirder. I think, okay, you know what? So for these like bottom few, I'll do like desks, right? And then like up at the top, I could do some like residential things. So it's like there's like an office floor, and then there's another one above it, or like another two above it or something, where there's like people living there. That makes sense to me. Over here, I do like... Here, which of these can I use as like a chair? Do something like that, and then get some paintings in there. That's good. That's good. So then, like here. So for example, I think I do want to do like the residential thing, right? So then this could be like a kitchen. Hold up. Boom. Just picture that's a kitchen, right? And then here. You know what? I could also just have a blast furnace. And then I can use like a full quartz block. And then I can do like one of these things that they have for like stoves, right? And then I'll get like walls leading out of it. And then over here can be like the table. I have no idea if they'll even be able to see like the item frame, but you know, if someone down there can see the item frame, they'll see. Okay, it's like kind of visible. I'll leave it. I'll leave the item frame. Here we go. Food place, and then here it can be like the bedroom is over here, right? So then over here, I don't know why, but when I do bedrooms, I have bookshelf. I don't know why I do that. Here. Do like a little barrel. Like that. It's not bad. And then painting. Also, I need to do paintings in this one. Something like that works pretty well, I think. There we go. That's good. So there's the first one of these like office building / apartment building things. So then, I mean, the next one I could do these guys. Sure. No, that's the wrong button. Okay. Now this one's going to be weird because of just how the glass is laid out. So, because of how the glass is laid out, all the rooms are shaped like, they're just shaped weird. I don't know how to describe them other than weird. But, like, the first one is here. I'm also, okay, I'm gonna do like a thing here. Right, and then up top, okay, I need to add in the carpets. Do like these things on the roof. On the roofs of these buildings specifically. Okay, my cat has walked in the room, and I think she wants something. You want something? I think she just said yes. I don't know what she wants, but clearly she wants something. All right. Okay. So I'm thinking this one about the same as the last one. So it's gonna be like... Like there's gonna be a desk here. And then over here I could... Actually, okay, yeah, you know what? Here, I'm just gonna add another desk. Boom. Painting. I think, okay, this building might just be like all out, apartments, or not apartments, Like these things. What are they called? Oh my god, I'm blanking. Like office space. Maybe not. I don't know. You know what? Okay, these last two, I'll do something different. It's art, and then, you know, a place to like look at it and stuff. Yeah, that makes total sense. That doesn't look good. I have like a little desk thing there though. And then up top, it doesn't make much sense for like an employee break room to be at the top, but I'm gonna put the employee break room at the top. It makes no sense, but sure. So boom, they food here, and then, you know, couch, I guess? I don't know how much sense this makes. Honestly, I don't think this entire thing makes any sense, but, you know, that, sure. It just has to look like there's stuff in here. And while there is stuff in here, and look at the lighting, yeah. That's good. Now this one, I think I want to be, oh, okay, this one is going to be like full apartment. So this one is just going to be like purely an apartment building. So like all of these floors is just gonna be like bedroom or living room or kitchen or something. I'm gonna use the slabs, so then now I have like a little bit more room. But yeah, this is like full apartment, definitely. You know what? I'm gonna do something different this time. I'm gonna go like top to bottom. Yeah, that's different. So now, okay, right. So you've got that. And then like back here, I'm gonna have the table. And you know, one person gets to look at art, and then the other person gets to also look at art. And there's also art there. How does that look? Lighting? Yeah, that's good. Okay. Now here, I'm gonna do, this is like the living room. So boom, couch and lantern. Actually, okay, I think I need to make this like different colors, so that way they aren't all the same. And that's just gonna be like too much of the same thing. I say as I add more art, stove. I added that. Wait, that like actually, wait, does this actually work? Jeez, I don't know that actually worked. Okay. Cool, neat. And then here we go. Last one. This person is gonna be like library haver man. They have library. That, whoa, I pushed that too far back. But like books and then more books. And then in the middle is a thing for ladder. I need to get ladder. Here's ladder. But then like a cutout on one side, right? Where lectern and then lectern thing. Yep. I have like that. That's okay. I think, honestly, yeah, that's probably good. But yeah, boom. Apartment building. So the one of these, okay. So now it's this one. Which honestly, this one, so this has like the tavern below, right? I think this one's gonna be similar to the apartment buildings, where I think honestly this is also probably just gonna be an apartment building, thinking about it. Yep, this is just gonna be another apartment building. I have decided. Okay. But I'm gonna like section this off a little bit. So then that way I don't have to decorate like the entire thing. Because that'd be too big and people aren't gonna see the entire thing. I'm just gonna make this an apartment building. You know what? Wait, this would make sense as like the hallway thing. Like these are the hallways for the apartments. Or actually like this is the hallway and then the door is here into the apartment. Yeah. That would make sense. And it also means I don't have to decorate as much. So overall, I win. So like dark oak. Spruce. Another dark oak. Then I can have more doors over here that just don't lead anywhere. Perfect. And then in like these super tiny rooms, I'm just gonna be like basic as I can be. I'm just gonna be real basic. These are like studio apartments, basically. So there's gonna be like nothing in them. They're just gonna be like real basic. Read spot. Boom. And then here it's the boom no, boom couch. Right? And then like right behind is barrel and boom. I think yeah, I don't really know this one. That the guy who lives in that room sleeps on the couch. All right, I gotta add the art. And then this one just has a bunk bed. No, I'll just do normal bed. It's a normal bed, and then over here I have lantern, and then I do chair to do something there. Actually, wait. I'll do that. There, so there's stuff coming through there. There is light in here. I gotta add something to it, though. There we go. Boom. I think that works. So now it's just... Oh no. Whoops, broke a thing. So now it's this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. So it's 5, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang it, I broke a thing. But yes, it is 5. So I mean, I've got most of these... I got most of the buildings done. I'm stretching. I do the stretch. Okay. I'll do this one. I was not on the right mode. Now this, okay, yeah, this is going to be insanely similar to the other ones. I think this one's going to be like an office building entirely. This one's going to be like another fully apartment building. Because apartment buildings are just slightly more interesting because I get to do like a few small things that make it slightly different. Yeah, these apartments are actually like pretty large in comparison to the other ones anyway. Overall, they're quite small, but here, cartography table. There we go. That's good. Now with this one, there's the couch. I want to do like a bed in here somewhere. I could do bunk bed. That would actually... Hold up. Hold up. Bunk bed. Perfect. I do bunk bed here. This is bunk bed room. Somehow. Wait, okay, I need to figure out how to bunk bed. As soon as I figure out how to bunk bed, then I will bunk bed. I think I figured out how to bunk bed. Yes. Yes, I have. This is... Okay, that's a little bit too thick. Here, I'll make it an imitation bunk bed. But I mean, it's still pretty much a bunk bed, though. You know, I just couldn't fully do it because ladders are ladders. But then there's that, like a little nightstand thingy. Then here, I can do like a little... Like books are over there, and then here... Here is the place of the read. Lantern. Oh, that's why... Okay, right. I forgot to put in the art. Alright. There. Alright, little kitchen area. Little kitchen. And then here I'll do the table. Boom. Nah, that's not. Whoa, I didn't not mean to put that lectern there. I just wanted to put a lantern. Might be a bit too... That's a bit better, I think. Oh, wait. Here. Alright, okay, now I'm gonna have to find the... Okay, boom. There we go. Very nice. Like a little thing there. Right, and then I need to put in the art. There is the art. I put in more of the art. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, light down. Good. Yes. There we go. That's that one good. Alright. So this one, I think I said, is going to be office building space thing. So this one, yeah, okay, I said it was office space, so that's what I'll do. Right, this thing does not have a roof. Does this? Yeah, that does have a roof. This does not. All right. Art. Perfect. Yeah, this one's just gonna be kind of boring because it's just like an office space, but yeah, there isn't really a way to make it interesting because it's just an office space. So the way I'm gonna try to make it interesting is just by art. It's a decent amount of art. Was that one right above, so and now I do art in this room. Art, yes, very good, very artsy. Art, perfect. There we go. That's good. That's good. Okay. Right here. Okay, I'm gonna do these roofs now on this building. I've already got this one in. So these two are going to be weird. I'm going to have to, like, smush up the back a bunch and make, like, the actual rooms very small. Just because, like, there's forms behind it. So. But, here, one sec. Okay. Before we do, like, these last 3 buildings, I just want to do, like, a little walkthrough thing of the alley so far, of the alleyway of Main Street of the city. Because, dude, like, now there's stuff in every building. which is really great, other than these 3. But there's stuff in this one. So I'm very happy with how far this has come, even in one day. I've actually got like little carts now. You've got an actual decent road network thingy. This is a thing. Actually, I think it might be just a little bit better having all the candles. I think I like that. Nothing has a back. And actually, this entire thing is forced perspective. From in here, it looks like... It looks great. You know, and then you realize, wait a minute, there isn't... Like, there's kind of a back to things, but not really. And it just goes further after this. Like, I'm gonna have to come up with something to put there. Or not, actually, because again, forced perspective. I'll figure that out with more of the terraforming. But, I mean, this is actually... Okay, this is really good, and it's getting kind of late, and I kind of want to end stream now. But basically, if I do end up doing one last final stream, what it's going to be is just getting all of this stuff finished. So that's like all the terraforming and getting the walls done and making sure all the spikes are right. Making sure that all the interiors are good, which I know they probably are. Maybe like some small little bit more detailing, but most of it's going to be like terraforming the cave, making sure the cave is good. And then, I mean, after that is when I'm going to start recording the video. Because this entire thing is going to be for a video. So, yeah. I'm going to do the video. And then, hopefully, as soon as I am done with the city and all of the everything, and I'm done with the video, and I'm done with the everything, then it's going to be really cool. It's going to be like probably sometime in like mid-October when I'm going to be done with this because, dude, so much stuff that I need to gather and clear out and fix. It's either like it's going to be early October at the shortest. At the latest, or the soonest? I don't know. But at the latest, it's going to be like mid-October, probably. I'm gonna say this, and then something's gonna happen, and then I'm gonna be busy for like the entirety of October, not doing this, and then next thing you know, I can't do the video, I can't make the video, and then it's gonna suck. But anyway, it's been a great stream, everybody. We've got so much progress made on the city. It's on the city thing, yeah, and it actually feels cool. Like, it feels good. I like the vibe down here. I like how it looks. While I was like first making it and like designing it, everything felt weird because it felt like things were either too far apart or too close together. But now everything like has its place. Like, it fits and it works well. Hold up. I'm gonna turn it on. I'm gonna turn on the shaders. Like, okay, this might not be like the best shader because it has like the weird lighting, but I mean, like, dude, this is still, it is so cool, so cool. And I love this place so much. It's gonna be so awesome to finally have on Merchants itself when I actually get to building it. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's stream, everybody. I had a great time. Hope you had a decent time watching. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you another time in another stream or in the video. I don't know. It depends on if I do this all in a stream or off camera. All the terraform.